To take advantage of the long weekend and the new car under our ownership, my partner and I decided to head out to the Olympic Peninsula in order to enjoy some of the more popular hikes there. Having grown up in the tropics, the Pacific Northwest is definitely a whole different world to me and one I would like to delve into more. I've decided to summarize my trip in this short video, and hopefully it can serve as a rudimentary guide for anyone else planning a trip to the peninsula, or at least provide some level of entertainment. Our first stop was at Granny's Cafe. Nestled between Port Angeles and Lake Crescent, it was a quaint cafe with a cottagey vibe, some cute rescue animals and free-roaming chickens out back, and delicious soft-serve ice cream. On our next stop, we came to Lake Crescent Lodge to get some nice views of this gorgeous lake surrounded by evergreen mountains. Before going on our trip, I happened to learn some things about Lake Crescent, including the fact that it houses Beardsley trout, which is found nowhere else in the world. The lake additionally had an ominous legend about never giving up its dead, up until the body of a woman known as the Lady of the Lake was found well preserved, helping to solve a murder case at the time in 1940. After resting up for the night, we woke up early and headed straight for the Hoh Rainforest the next morning. It is the wettest forest in the mainland United States. The fact that it receives over 100 inches of rain a year is exactly why it is considered a rainforest. The characteristic moss and conifers create a beautiful bright shade of green that I, as a plant lover, definitely enjoy. The Hoh River, which can be seen from the Spruce Trail, bisects the 24 miles of forest. I was hoping to find some mushrooms on this trip, but seeing as summer is fast approaching, the only things I ran into were red-belted conchs and some really dry oyster mushrooms. Regardless, it was more than worth a visit to this ethereal pocket of emerald trees only a handful of hours away from Seattle. Up next was Rialto Beach. To our surprise, the sunny weather that had accompanied us the whole time we were at Hoh abruptly ended the moment we neared the coast. Upon arrival, we were met with misty rocky giants far out and a fearsome Pacific Ocean with powerful waves. At least to me they seemed powerful, as I grew up by the Atlantic, which is totally different. Finally, on the last day of our trip, we decided to go by Solduc Falls before heading back home. It was a bit busy even by the time we arrived, but the views of the waterfall were spectacular. We were even able to see a tiny little rainbow forming right at the top. The river itself was stunning, and there were also nice views on the way to the main falls. Also, these look like pinewood ginger tails? Definitely comment below if I'm wrong. And that brings our peninsula trip to its end. I really hope you all enjoyed it. See you next time!